All right, this is what we're going to be talking about today, the CANIK MC9 Prime. This pistol I picked up over at Element Armament in Whiteland. They are my local FFL dealer, and they hooked me up with this pistol. I got this at a pretty good deal. I think I paid right around 600 bucks for it, and I haven't shot it, so it's brand new to me. I'm very excited. I've been kind of tinkering with it for the past couple days. Now, before we start this video off, I want to let you know that the pistol is clear. I don't have any ammo in the room whatsoever. It's completely clear. The magazine is empty, so we've got a safe gun that we can work with, and I can show you a couple things about it. Now, talking about the box itself, you guys seen plenty of unboxing videos. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to run through this really quickly just so you can see. It does come with a bunch of accessories. You already know. I've heard people rave about this holster, okay? I'm not going to start the review with me just talking smack right out the gate, but stop listening to some of these YouTubers, that are getting these pistols for free and saying, oh, you get a free holster out the box. Okay, this holster is junk. Look how much material is here if you're going to use this as an inside the waistband holster. There's so much material that'll rub on your leg. The holster is way too short, so the counterbalance of the holster is going to tip over, as soon as you put it in your pants, and the retention is horrible. I know you can adjust it, but look at this. Okay, so to me, this is not a safe holster. Thank you for including it. To rave about a free holster is kind of silly to me. It's junk, okay? And then you get the rest of your stuff that you normally get. Owner's manual. I went through some of this. It's actually pretty cool. There's a lot of interesting stuff in there. But yeah, case is cool. I'm never gonna take that case to a range and walk in there like the cool guy, carrying the CANIK case. So that's gonna go out the window real quick. Now the trigger. Okay, everybody raves about how nice his trigger is. 100% the trigger is on point with anything that CANIK makes. This is no exception. So I love the flat face trigger. If you can see, look at that paddle. Okay, that is super, super nice when you're putting your finger on it. There's no creep in the trigger. I mean, once you pull it back, you get to that defined wall and you pull it and boom, it just breaks. It's so nice. I've shot these under live fire before, not this particular model, not the MC9 Prime, but other CANIK models, and yeah, I've always enjoyed their trigger. Now, something pretty cool that I want to compare this against is the P365 with the Radian Ramjet. This one is also clear. I want to show you that. I put this pistol together. This is the X macro frame, P365 slide, and you've got the Radian Ramjet up front. I've got these Tag Precision sights, which are ridiculously bright. I do have a set coming for this one too. I do like the orange tritium on this, but I want something just a little bit brighter, and I find that these are easier to pick up. And then we've got on both of these the Siley optic on here. Now, I wanted to show you guys why I think these two are similar. Number one, they have a lot of features that are in common. The stippling is almost the same as far as grip texture. They both have 17 round magazines. I've built this one with the Radian backstrap and magwell, so they both got magwell sitting on them. They have a very pronounced slide release here. Same style trigger with that flat paddle up front, which I really enjoy, and they're both compensated. So I think we got a really good, fair comparison. I'd love to shoot both of these and see how they feel, and that's probably what we'll do on the up and coming video. But I want to show you something else. So let's take the magazine out of the CANIK, and now I always do this to almost every gun. I always try to see what magazines work. Now, if you look at this, this is the SIG P365 X Macro magazine in the CANIK. It locks in place. Now, I have a couple dummy rounds that I put in here, and you can absolutely chamber the SIG magazine in this CANIK methane. I didn't have any issues feeding it through. Now, when we take it out to the range, I'm going to try and shoot this magazine and see if it works. Now, would I use it on a carry situation? No. It doesn't lock back. So if you pull it back, there's no lock back from the magazine. The magazine is not made for this pistol, but it's pretty interesting to know that it does work with it. So if you guys were interested to see if that did, fit in there, it definitely does. Now, everybody talks about the serrations and how aggressive they look, and they do. They're beautiful. So the gun overall is just a gorgeous looking gun. I think the footprint overall is pretty nice. It is on the bigger side, so from here to here, it's really on the thicker side here. The grip, this is the smallest backstrap. There's three, like a large, medium, and a small. This is the small, and this is the one that came on the pistol. This one is the one that I found to be the most comfortable. Now, as far as the porting goes, the porting is kind of small. I've watched other reviews on this gun, and people say, wow, how flat it is. I mean, look, I really don't believe some of the stuff that I hear on some of these channels that get these guns for free. I know they're hyping it up. This is the reason why I started this channel, was to give you guys an honest review and not be skewed by the manufacturers. Now, again, I paid my own money for this gun. This one I spent double, adding the Radiant ramjet and adding, some of the extras on here, the backstrap and all that. Now, given some of the parts that I have on here, like the Tyrant CNC trigger and mag release and slide stop, I did get from Tyrant CNC. This and also the optics. So I got these from Siley. They sent that out for review. So I think these two pistols are going to be pretty cool to compare. If you guys have any questions on these and want me to do something specific in the upcoming video on the comparison of these two pistols, let me know down in the comments below, and I'll go ahead and do it. I answer mostly all the comments. So guys, I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the next one.